My name is Ryan, and when I got to the University of Arkansas last year, I basically turned away from God and just partied all last year. I got involved in Cru, but it kind of felt like I was living a double life. I ended up signing up for San Diego Summer Mission. Those 9 weeks in San Diego were life-changing, and I came back this fall wanting all my friends that I partied with last year to know God and come to Cru. But it wasn't that hard because whenever I started hanging out with them again, they saw a change in me and they were wondering what that was.
I'm Ivy.
And I'm Nicole.
And we were roommates last year.
I actually grew up in a Christian household. Coming to college my freshman year, I slowly just stopped going to church, and I would do what every college student would normally do, party and like go out and all of that. I would go to all these things with my roommate Ivy, and that's where I also met Ryan. When I came back here for my sophomore year, Ryan told me that she had a Bible study with Cru, and she invited me and asked if I wanted to come, and I eventually started going. I really liked the Bible study, so after that I started going to church regularly. And there was one day when I went to church where the sermon really stuck out to me, and it really just felt like everything that I needed to hear, and like God was speaking to me. And at that moment I knew that I wanted to walk with Jesus for the rest of my life. So I started inviting Ivy to these Bible studies.
Yeah, and I was a little hesitant at first, but I was like, I'll try it out. I walked into college not thinking I would ever make my way back to God. I always felt a piece of me missing, and so I distracted myself with partying and doing things I shouldn't have been doing with my roommate Nicole. Eventually, Cru had a fall retreat. It was at this retreat where I placed my faith in Jesus Christ, and this was the biggest turning point of my life. Ever since, me and Nicole have been growing a lot in our faith.
And we've been going to Cru Bible study every single week and meeting with Adri, a Cru staff member, every single week as well, so she can help strengthen our relationship with Christ. And we've also been inviting our other friends to church with us. Before I felt lost, and now I don't feel lost anymore.
And before I felt something missing, and now I feel whole again.
My name is Agnes Ewanfwedu. I'm from Ghana. I'm a first-year master's student, and my dream is to learn how to share the word and go back and share it with my people. By God's grace, I found Bridges. It was like what I hoped for in Christianity. So I went to the Vision Conference with Bridges in Washington, D.C. Yay! Our theme was invited, not just being invited, not just me being invited to Christ, but learning how to also invite others. So when I got back from Vision Conference, I was able to talk to 2 people through the learning process we had about how to share our own faith and how beautiful our faith is to other people.
I'm Daivalis, I'm from Panama, and I have been involved in Bridges since 2019. Right now, I'm leading a Spanish Bible study, and it makes my heart melt when I see my friends coming to this Bible study, asking questions about Jesus, and see them willing to learn more about Jesus, and they start to have a relationship with God.
My name is Binga. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. Since I came to the United States and got involved with Bridges International, my relationship with God has tremendously grown. When we come to Bridges and we see some of these students and then you're talking to them, some of them are hearing the gospel for the first time. I want to see that everyone comes to the knowledge of truth. I want to see that everyone on this campus have the understanding that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and the only one that can actually make life better.
My name's Hagen Hood. I'm a member of Lambda Chi Alpha. I'm a junior there, and I'm part of Greek-wide ministries. Coming into college, I definitely would have considered myself a Christian because growing up I went to church, went to the church camps, went to Wednesday nights, but I don't think I was fully committed to following Christ. Fall freshman year, I got a bid from Lambda Chi because I didn't want to associate with myself like egregious public sins such as smoking and drinking. I took part in sexual sin, and at that point, I knew that there was something missing with me. I hit rock bottom. It wasn't long after that Jordan Oath shared the gospel with me, and it was the clearest I'd ever heard it in my life. After that fall, after committing my life to Jesus, it definitely was a bumpy road. But after multiple meetings with Jordan and Harrison, the idea that I'm saved by grace through faith really gave me confidence in Jesus over confidence in myself. So my biggest prayer over the past couple semesters has been to see the guys that I'm currently pouring into want to pour into others.
My name is Drew Parisi and I'm a Lambda Chi.
I'm Frankie Sucara and I'm a Lambda Chi as well.
I've really enjoyed going to the Bible study every week. It's probably the thing I look forward to the most in my week, which I never really would have thought that Wednesdays at 7 would be my favorite part of my week, but now it is.
I can go to Hagen's room and sit there and talk for an hour and a half and look at my watch or my phone and be like, wow, it just flew by. I'm super excited to go to the Dominican Republic for spring break through Filter of Hope. I'm excited to actually share the word with people that are less fortunate and are unable to have access to the gospel like I do.
God's master plan of evangelism is using simple people like us to multiply the gospel. I just want to see, students reaching students here on campus through the spirit of multiplication to get the gospel shared across the world. And I believe it starts here at the University of Arkansas.